Okay, it is 10:48. Today is July 14th, and my transfer is scheduled for 11 o'clock. So this is the second frozen transfer. I already drank, because you're supposed to be there with a full bladder. I already drank this whole thing, and I think half of this, but I'm like kind of afraid because it doesn't feel like I'm close to like what I was before. But I took my Valium about 18 minutes ago, so I think it's starting to slightly kick in. I have that like starting to get that slow feeling of, am I able to talk? Because last time I was having a hard time updating my vlog. But I made this sign for today's transfer, and I will show you guys the embryo picture then once we get out, which normally the transfer is like pretty easy. I would say we're normally in there for like 20 minutes, maybe less. So, and then we're gonna do little like date day again afterwards. So I guess I'll just keep drinking water until we go in.
It's transfer day. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
All right, so everything went smooth and easy, and I probably put in clips of like the actual transfer happening because Alvin was the real goat getting footage. So you can see like they show us everything like on screen, and they'll even be like, okay, like that white line is like the catheter, and then they'll be like, all right, we're gonna put the embryo like right here, and they like point to, it's my uterus apparently, my lining, but like it all looks the same to me, except for the white line, that's the catheter. And then they'll be like, all right, we're gonna count to 3, and then you see like a little like spark, which is actually the embryo that they leave in there, which is actually funny because now that I know that from reading Spark of Light by Jodi Picoult. I read that when I was at the beach, if you follow my book channel. But they gave us our little embryo picture. So there's baby Wheeler. I love that they give these to you. I think they're so adorable, especially to have like as a keepsake. And we got a really nice picture. I'll pop up right here. I thought that was really great. So I still have my bracelet on, but everything went well. I had like a tiny bit of cramping like right after the procedure, but that's already gone away. I don't feel anything, so hopefully it all goes smoothly like last time, because last time I didn't have like any pain. I didn't feel bad afterwards, and so I'm hoping that that's the same. We are going to go to a place called Poffles. It's like pastry waffles, so we're gonna go. I think we have to go walk there because we had a hard time finding a parking spot, but let's get some waffle sandwiches.
Wanna be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow, yeah. Should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time? I remember that it's over, yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop.
Hello, so it is 4 days past transfer. I technically have a 5-day embryo, so it's called 4 days past a 5-day transfer. My transfer was on Thursday, today is Monday. It's actually the afternoon, and I went and bought, well, I actually got the Burt's Bees tests to try out because I saw a lot of positive reviews on TikTok. And then I also got First Response and Clear Blue Digital. My plan was to start testing tomorrow morning along with Alvin, because I told him, I was like, I want to test this time. My last transfer ended up as a chemical, and I wanted to like be able to see like a line progression this time in case I had another chemical pregnancy. I wanted to just have that kind of like safe feeling, if that makes sense, of like, okay, my lines are dark. I woke up this morning and didn't test. Then later this afternoon, I was like, you know what, I really want to test. But I also know that Alvin was nervous about testing on camera, because I said, I was like, I want to film like our reactions in case like it would end up being positive one of the days. So I ended up taking the Burden B test earlier this afternoon at like, I don't know, noon or something like that, because I didn't have these other tests yet. I took it and I was pretty sure I saw something, but I sent it to like my best friends and they were like, where? And so like the whole afternoon I've been like driving myself crazy, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I see something, but it's like not there. Like it's there, but it's like no one else can see it. You can hardly capture, like it's pretty much not there on camera. So I went to the store, I bought those things, and now it's like not 6 p.m. I guess it's like 5:30 p.m. So I was like, okay, it's later on, which is always better because of the fact that your embryo has been in there longer. And I went and I took two more tests, because I really wanted to test with Alvin in the morning, and I was really afraid that nothing would show up in the morning and Alvin would be really upset about it, and I didn't want to put him, like, I'm okay with telling you guys everything and like crying on camera and stuff, but I really didn't want his disappointment, you know what I mean, to like show up on camera. And like I'm already getting emotional because hormones. Okay, so guys, I'm only 4 days. Can you see that? That literally says pregnant, and I might have to turn the camera around for you to see this one. But this one also has a line on it. I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn the camera around. So you can see that now, right? I'm only 4 days past my transfer, and I am shocked that I already have a line that is that visible and that this showed up as pregnant. That's a really good sign. I'm pretty sure like that is an amazing sign that this pregnancy is going to actually stay this time instead of be a chemical. And I am so excited, because now I get to officially like take tests with Alvin in the morning and like see his reaction and know that it's going to be a happy reaction and I don't have to get a sad reaction on camera. I'm just literally, I had my brother's wedding this whole weekend, and a lot of my family came into town on Thursday right after my transfer, and so I had a bunch of my family like staying at my house. And then on Friday I spent like 8 hours making all the cupcakes, and the cake for my brother's wedding was 165 cupcakes. And then my brother's wedding on Saturday, I filmed it all, and then I made a big cheese board on Sunday for my family, for us all to get together. And so it was really nice in order to like not think about whether this transfer was gonna work or not, but also, I mean, my doctor didn't give me any orders to like do bed rest or anything. They just are like, just do whatever. And I'm just like really glad that even despite like all of that stress and all of that work and stuff, that it already like is showing up. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to show Alvin. I cannot wait for him to see it, because now that I know that it's like definitely positive and pregnant, I am going to like dip them tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna set up the camera and I'm gonna tell him to look at everything first. Like I'm gonna, I don't know, be in the bedroom or something, and I can't wait to see what he's gonna say. And that's one of the reasons why I got the digital ones, in case like the line was so faint that he didn't believe that the line was actually pregnant. And so if this pops up tomorrow morning, which it should, you worked out. What a great embryo. You're my favorite kid already. Today is 5 days past transfer, and I'm gonna use these 3 tests. I'm gonna dip them, and then Alvin is, we'll wait for them. But I think I'm gonna have him look at them first. So I have the Burden Bee, the First Response, and a clear blue digital. 5 minutes now.
Looks like May 18 to me.
All right.
I just pulling out packaging.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't say anything promising, so.
They don't say anything promising?
No.
There's a line on this one.
Oh, okay.
It might be too early for this one. And there's a line on that one too.
Okay, promising.
Okay.
Sorry, this is the first one I pulled out, and then I just go, oh, well, of course.
Yeah. It might be too early for the digital ones, but just in case.
Fine.
Yeah, that's definitely a line,
Mhm.
and
I can tell. Faintish line.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's definitely a line.
Mhm.
So
It's
that's
coming a little bit more.
yeah.
It's coming a little bit more. I really swear, like when I first pulled that one out and that one out, I saw nothing, and then I think it started to like come in more. So
You're not a professional like me.
I should have waited 3.5 minutes. I'm sorry.
That's okay, but I mean, like, yeah, that's
You can see.
you can see that. You don't have to look. And that one, you're starting to be able to see more too.
Mhm.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Yay.
You're scarred from this one, aren't you?
It really didn't put me in a good mood when I saw that one.
Oh.
I think that's why I didn't even
So-
look hard at the other ones, because that was the first one I opened, and then I just went, all right.
Okay, I feel like I should give an update. Today is 6 days past my transfer, my 5-day transfer. I had a 5-day embryo, and we did a frozen transfer. My embryos are not tested, and the first one that we had in May was a chemical. So I didn't test when I did my first transfer in May, and I made the decision to test this time because I wanted to be able to have that visual of a chemical if it were to happen again. So I started testing 4 days past transfer. When I tested, you guys saw that footage, I got a positive on a digital, and I got a positive here. Both of those tests were before Alvin knew anything. So then on the morning of 5 days past transfer, I was like, okay, like let me get Alvin's reaction, and I set up the filming. I don't know if I'm including the clips in here or not because it was actually kind of disappointing. I'm probably just gonna go throw them in anyway. It was kind of disappointing because of the fact that since I got a positive on the digital just the night before that, I went ahead and did the digital and the other 2 line tests that I had. And he first like picked out the digital one, and it said not pregnant. I went ahead and threw it away because I don't need that negativity in my life. But it said not pregnant, and so then he got disappointed, and when he pulled out the other tests, like he thought there weren't lines on them because, I mean, they were still faint at that time. And so he was like, oh, like it's not good news or whatever. And here I was like 100% positive that they were going to be positive. So I was like, what? Like, what are you talking about? So I explained to him how I'd like tested the day before that and I got positives, and I even showed him, like I even brought out like the digital pregnant one, and I was like, here, like, does this help? And then I showed him, I was like, no, there's actually lines on these. And so it took about 30 minutes for him to just feel better, because that like initial disappointment like really hit him hard, and it made me feel really bad because I on purpose tested because I didn't want to test if it was negative and him go to work with like, you know, just being sad and stuff. I didn't want him to go to work disappointed. And so then it was like my whole plan like fell apart. And then it's, of course, it's like you wait 7 years like going through infertility and like wanting that like amazing surprise moment of positive pregnancy tests, but it just doesn't feel that way because there's so much anxiety. And so today I will show you my updated tests. They are getting darker, which is great, but like I said, like just because I have positive pregnancy tests, I'm very excited and I'm very hopeful and happy, but there's always that anxiety of like, okay, these need to get darker every day, or else this could be a chemical, or like these need to get darker every day, or like my betas need to be high enough. Today is Wednesday and I don't have my beta until Monday. They make me wait until 11 days past transfer. So Monday I'm going in for my beta blood test, and then Wednesday we go back to make sure it's doubled. These just look really, really good, and I just really am hoping that they're gonna continue to get darker. So these are the bird and bee tests. As you can see, you can hardly see anything on that 4 days past transfer in the morning, but then it starts getting darker, and today's morning one, 6 days past, is a lot more darker. Like, so you can definitely see that. So that makes me very hopeful for those. These ones were the ones that I took. So like this one was the one I took with Alvin yesterday morning, and like he didn't see the line right away because he was freaking out about the digital one. And then this one is just from this morning, which is looking really good. And so they say to compare every like 48 hours, and like this was PM, but like if you look at these two, I mean, that's definitely a good line progression there, as you can see. So it looks like they're progressing really well. I wasn't like too impressed from like obviously this one to this one, but that was like PM to AM. And so now I'm gonna try and just take them like comparing AMs every single day, because I think that you just get a better reading like the every 48 hours to AM. So this is my whole like testing station. I literally glue these in. This is my IVF bullet journal that I made and created. So I have like things from my actual egg retrieval, and I need to update. This was my first embryo picture, and because I was just so disappointed with everything, I never filled out anything, but I need to put like my beta for my first one was only a 5.86. And so I need to put that information in here. And then I'm going to glue, I have my other, this is from this transfer because I have my little, my happy shrine over here. This is my embryo from this transfer that's being a good little embryo and sticking really well. I'm going to film when the IVF clinic calls me on Monday with my beta results, and that way you can actually get, like, I feel like that is the day that we're gonna have like the best reactions, because, well, Alvin might be at work, but it'll just be like the best reactions because it's like in stone. It's like, here you go, you have a good HCG number or whatever it would be. So I'm really excited for those days. And I'm just excited that these are getting darker. It's just crazy. It's crazy that it's working. I'm really happy about it. I'm very happy because there are people that don't get any positives at all. So I am very thankful that it's working. Good morning. Today is 7 days past transfer, and I'm hoping to get darker lines on my tests. I'm just going to do the bird and bee test and the first response, because I'm gonna wait a little bit longer to do the digital again, because I got a positive on the digital at 4 days past transfer, like when I tested myself in the evening, and then the next morning we got a not positive when Alvin looked at it. So I don't want to scar him again yet. So see you in 3 to 5 minutes.
All right. Oh man, this is many blessings this day.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah, that
Robin.
this one is almost getting as dark as the line.
Yeah, that thing's Robin thick.
That is awesome. Okay, good.
Didn't
So
even
in
realize you
like
were
2
filming.
days, I'll take the digital again.
Didn't even realize you were filming. Cool.
That's okay. All right, look at that. That line is thick. And this one, I'll put them together with the other tests so you guys can see the difference. These are both looking very good and very promising. It did pinch a bit, so maybe it like nicked a vein. All right, day 8. Tests are still looking good. 8 looks a little darker today. And on here, it looks kind of the same as 7, but they say to compare every 48 hours, so that looks good. I did take a digital again, so that way Alvin had the experience of it saying pregnant, because the 4-day one was just from me taking it. So today is 8 days past transfer. I just took a shower and stuff, but I was getting out of the shower and it made me think about my vlog that I did 9 months ago. I was just rewatching it. I would have to do surgery for them to take my eggs out. I'm sorry. It's just like, it's like so overwhelming. It's overwhelming that like we're finally at this position. But it was the vlog where I like went to my appointment to find out that my 3rd IUI didn't work out, and they gave me the diagnosis of having to move on to IVF. And I was just watching it because I was so like overwhelmed in that video, and like I was so scared about having to do the shots and having to do the surgery, and it just seemed like this huge like task that was put onto my plate in order for me to get pregnant. And now that I've been getting positive tests, and I'm like pretty sure that my beta is going to be positive on Monday, it just, I like look back at that and I look at where I am now, and I'm just so glad that I had the courage to like go through that, because I know years ago I always said, I was like, there's no way I can do IVF. Like if it gets to that point, I was like, I'm just gonna have to do something else, because I didn't think I would ever be able to complete that huge of a task. Especially like, we never really did a lot of medical stuff growing up. My mom is very like natural, and that's kind of how I am too. So like I didn't grow up like going to a doctor, and I like going and like doing daily shots and doing like surgery and anesthesia and stuff was just such a like scary concept to me. And just like watching that, like number one, I'm really glad that I did like vlog my ups and downs like throughout this journey. I feel like looking back, it's always really nice to see like how, you know, maybe sad you felt at a moment, or how impossible something felt in a moment, and then, you know, being in the future and being able to be like, wow, I'm so glad that I did that. Like, because I was strong enough to do IVF, I am currently sitting here pregnant. And I hope that I don't have to look back on this video and be like, wow, remember when I was pregnant? That was cool. I hope that I can look back holding my baby and be like, wow, remember when I was 8 days past my transfer and I was crying about how I thought IVF was like too scary, and like here, you know, I hope I'm sitting there holding my baby and being like, I did it, like I completed my whole task, like from start to finish. Obviously this whole journey is like very emotional, and I feel like when I actually do birth my baby, like I feel like I'm going to just break down, like honestly, because it'll be that like I have this visual of like me actually finally birthing my baby, and just like being so relieved that like that journey of trying to get to that stage is over. My tests all look good today, and I was just wanting to reminisce back on, you know, before I even started doing IVF. And today is Friday, by the way, so I still have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to hope that my tests darken, so that way on Monday, that's when I go in for my official beta. Obviously gonna vlog my reaction to that and the phone call and everything, which I am very excited about. I've just been like praying every day that my tests darken and that I have a healthy baby and that my beta numbers come back very good. I have this like fear that if I don't pray for like the correct things, like having a live healthy baby, that like that's where I went wrong during my first pregnancy. So I got pregnant naturally 5 years ago, and it was actually the 5-year anniversary on July 13th, and I transferred this baby on July 14th. So it just feels like this whole like plan of like, this is my rainbow baby, and like it's exactly 5 years like since I miscarried my first baby. I remember praying so hard that I was like, please give me a positive pregnancy test. But I never prayed for like a live, healthy baby at the end. And then I miscarried, and I just felt like it was my fault because I didn't pray for like the correct thing. And I know that that's not like how it works, but I just have this like anxiety. So like this time I'm trying to be like, okay, please let my test be dark. Please let my beta be the correct number. Please let it double on Wednesday. And please let this baby be the actual live, healthy baby. And please let it grow up for like forever and ever until it's old. And let me be alive to witness it all. Like that is like my prayers. Alvin and I, we have our wedding anniversary August 2nd, and that is our 7 years of trying to get pregnant. And yes, we did start right away. Like we wanted to have a kid right away. So it's been a long 7 years.
Man, look at that.
Is it a dye sealer?
It's a dye matcher.
Matcher? Okay. Whoa, that one, yeah. Oh, that's a dye stealer.
No, it is a dye stealer. Sorry, my eyes are adjusting. That is darker than that line.
And once it dries, it will. That is a dye matcher. Nice.
It's a dye stealer.
Yeah.
Look at that. Heavy purple.
Yeah.
Purple rain.
Purple. These are pink.
Oh. Yeah, blueberries are blue.
Yeah.
Today is 10 days past transfer. These lines are looking really good. Getting ready to go to my beta test. These are today's tests here. So that is pretty equal now to the line. This one is definitely a dye sealer already, even though it hasn't completely dried like the other ones. So very happy with those results, and we're hoping our beta is really good today.
How are you?
Good. May I call my husband to add on to this call?
Yep, let me know when you're ready.
Okay, awesome. Let me add him here. Okay.
All right, I can hear everybody. Are we good?
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So, congratulations to you guys. Our first beta ACD level was 533.7. We like for this first one to at least be 100, so this looks great. So you guys, we are indeed pregnant.
That's amazing. That's a way higher number than I was expecting.
It looks great. So you're going to continue your hormone adjustment just like you've been doing, and then we are going to repeat your beta ACD level on Wednesday.
Okay.
Did you want to come here to get that done?
Yeah, I'll just come there.
All right, guys. That is all I have for you today. This looks great, so congratulations again, and we will see you on Wednesday, Jacqueline.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Have a good evening.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Hi.
Power level over 500.
Yeah, did she say, she said 533? Is that what she said?
Dude, I don't know. I just heard 500 and I quit listening.
Yeah, I'll look back at the footage because I was like, oh, I heard 500 and then I was like, oh shoot, I couldn't think of anything else. But that's huge in my opinion.
Hold on, hey, can you put the phone next to is your phone on speaker?
Yeah.
Oh, put your phone next to your stomach.
Okay.
You're doing great. All right.
Okay.
Mint.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow.
Man, all right, are we getting stuffed crust tonight then? What's this?
Ooh.
Oh man, mint. All right, well that's fabulous.
Yes. All right.
All right, love you.
Love you, bye. Oh my gosh, 533? That's such a great number. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure that this baby is sticking around. Oh, and I get to give Alvin his gift. So when Alvin gets home, I'm gonna do footage of him opening up his gift. So I'm gonna go tell everyone now what the number was. All right, it is finally time. If you guys watched my last IVF transfer video, you saw me wrap this. But I didn't get to give it to Alvin. I've literally bought this like 2 years ago. And I've been waiting for us to get pregnant so that way Alvin could open it.
Let's see, Fisher Price.
Oh, it might be backwards. Well, either way, I guess would work.
What?
So Alvin's favorite show is The Office.
That's comical.
And it's Little Price, Little People, or Fisher Price, Little People, The Office edition.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I saw it like 2 years ago and I got it. And I've just been waiting this whole time.
That's really cool.
Oh. Yep.
Yep.
Graham. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Yes, we are officially pregnant, so.
Well, great.
Yeah. I went yesterday to get my levels and they wanted to see a minimum of 100 and mine was 533.
Oh, you have 5 kids.
Yeah. I know some people are like, oh, twins? And I was like, I don't know. Now is a good time.
Perfect. Well, it looks beautiful, my friend. It definitely rose appropriately.
Okay.
And the level today is 1,459.
Okay.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
So next step, we don't need to have you check any more blood work. We need to get you scheduled for the early pregnancy scan.
Okay.
All right, my friend. So you are going to continue all of your medications just like you've been doing. Nothing changes with those.
Okay.
As you start to get low on things, you'll want to call the pharmacy directly and get refilled.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Awesome.
All right. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. I feel like we're coming to an end of this video because I'm gonna get to start making pregnancy content. So like, I'm going to be vlogging this whole entire experience because I want to look back on it and it might be helpful for some of you. My first ultrasound is going to be on August 10th, and so I'm definitely going to update you all on that. I will ask and see if I can film while I'm in there, but a lot of the rooms say that you can't. I did ask specifically if I could film when we went just for my transfer. They're like, we'll just turn a blind eye. And I was like, okay, thanks. But I am so incredibly happy that my HCG numbers almost tripled. It is so great that like so many things are falling into place for this. And I feel like this is definitely going to be my first baby, like my first live birth. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. Oh, and I have been putting together an IVF journal that I have been using, and it's now going to be turned into a pregnancy journal. So I'm really excited about that. I don't remember if I did a little flip through of it in this video, but if you want to see a specific video on like spreads that I'm creating and different things that I'm doing like within my journal throughout my pregnancy, and then I'm actually gonna turn it into like a baby's first year type of books. I'm so excited. Definitely leave me a comment on any types of pregnancy videos that you want to see. Like, I'm sure you probably want to see anything that I've bought so far in the first trimester, because I did just buy a pregnancy pillow and it's amazing. But let me know, like, I definitely will do, you know, updates within the few weeks and let you guys know how everything is. But you probably want to see me turn the bedroom upstairs into a nursery. You probably want a bunch of tours of things. You want baby item hauls. I definitely want to focus a lot on eating within pregnancy and what I'm doing for that. I want to make videos of like freezer meals for when I have the baby. There's just like so much content that I have been waiting to do. And I'm so excited that I'm finally gonna be able to do it. Thank you so much for following along on this journey. I am planning on doing like a really fun, probably YouTube baby shower of some sort. I know that some people definitely said they were interested in that. That probably won't be until, you know, like the winter time. I will keep you guys posted, and thank you all for all of your wonderful thoughts and prayers and just everything that, you know, anytime you thought about me, like, I am very thankful for that. So I will see you all very soon in another video. Bye, everyone.
Wanna be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit.